by the narrow 3-wicket loss to Australia in the series opener, India will aim to come back strong and avoid a 0-2 whitewash in the second and final T20I at the Chinnaswamy Stadium on Wednesday. After finishing their overseas assignments in Australia and New Zealand on a high, India were handed a stern reality check in the opening match, which saw the famed India batting lineup crumbling for a paltry 126 for 7 before the Aussies overcame Jasprit Bumrah's impressive spell to romp home in the last ball thriller. With only a handful of international games to be played ahead of the ICC World Cup, India's focus may surely be on getting their strategy and combination right. But the host will also need to tighten a few screws going into the second T20 match if they are to avoid a whitewash. In the first match, the Indian batsmen failed to cash in the opportunity of playing on a placid track at Vizag, and barring comeback man Lokesh Rahul 50, skipper Virat Kohli and former skipper Mahendra Singh Dhoni, none of the batters could even reach the double digits. While Rahul, who replaced regular opener Shikhar Dhawan, grabbed the opportunity with both hands, the other youngster Rishabh Pant, a strong contender for a World Cup 2019 berth, will be itching to perform after getting out cheaply in the last match that was played on Sunday. The pressure will also be on veteran stumper Dinesh Karthik, who is left with just one game to present his case before the World Cup squad is finalized. Coming to the bowling department, Bumrah's triple strikes gave jitters in the Kangaroos chase, but fellow pacer Umesh Yadav leaked runs and was not able to defend 14 in the final over. India could replace Umesh with Siddharth Kaul or bring in all-rounder Vijay Shankar to beef up the batting department. On the other hand, Australia will be hoping for a repeat of their performance, but with a cautious approach from the top-order batsmen. To talk more on this, former India cricketer Mr. Surendra Khanna is joining us on the phone line. Welcome, sir. Sir, India would definitely like to avenge the defeat in the second game and will aim to come back strong and avoid a 0-2 whitewash.
Yeah, certainly. They need to win in order to not lose the series.
Very few international games.
From Australia's perspective, they would like to play well. And whenever you win a close game, the confidence and the morale goes high. And Australians won it on the last ball. There must be, jubilant and confidence and momentum will be with them. Though it wasn't a very good wicket in the first game. The ball was keeping low and batsmen found it difficult. That's why the bowlers, took it to the last ball in a short, very small score. But definitely, from the public point of view, they got their money worth.
Yeah. And very few international games are left before the World Cup, 5 and 1 today to be precise. India will have to quickly get their combination right. Sir, you think India will make any changes in the playing 11 today?
I think if everybody is fit, they should go in with the same side, because one game, one off day doesn't mean that a player is bad, It depends on a particular day how he plays. Because the class of the player is permanent and the form is temporary.
Yeah, that's right. But sir, you think Dinesh Karthik should get a game here, or Vijay Shankar will be a better option as he's part of the ODI setup, or now certainly in World Cup plans too?
Batsman at 5 or 6. Dhoni only takes one run, and Dinesh Karthik is able to hit sixes, mate. Don't go by just one dismissal. He's batting the best at 6 number, where we need somebody to hit big shots, See his record. And Dhoni is only scoring singles, run a ball. So Dhoni, I don't know why they're after him to carry on. There's always an expiry date. That's my opinion for the last 2.5 years, because the matches, the amount of games he has won for us are far less in the last 2.5 years. Rishabh Pant and Dinesh Karthik, when you have youngsters who are doing well.
So selectors,
I'll go with him,
So selectors are backing Rishabh Pant as the second wicket keeper.
Selectors are very lucky because of the, there is nobody heading the BCCI after the Supreme Court order. So selectors are continuing. They haven't played many games, Whatever little they played for India was because of some push or the other. So they hardly know. It's Virat Kohli, Ravi Shastri who call the shots while selecting the team. So don't ever take the name of selectors.
Okay, I'll put it this way, that Virat Kohli has been backing Rishabh Pant as the second wicketkeeper for the World Cup. You think Dinesh Karthik should also be the part of World Cup squad?
Virat Kohli and Shastri are backing Rahul that they dropped Shikhar Dhawan.
Yeah.
Who is a quality player who has won so many games with his batting for India, They want to desperately.
Maybe they're trying him, as a third opener.
They are desperately trying to bring him in. Why not Mayank Agarwal?
Yeah.
If you go rationally, the guy who flew from India to Australia and batted like a champion against the top class fast bowling on bouncy pitches without any side game. And in the domestic record, if you pick his record, Mayank Agarwal, be it T20, be it one-day cricket or any kind of cricket, in the last 2.5, 3 years, he is number one in batting.
Sir, every captain has favourites. Even when Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the skipper, he also backed Rohit Sharma. And we all know what happened in CB series in Australia. Even Sachin Tendulkar was dropped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These guys, they tend to go after somebody like mad. You got to have your mind at the right place. Not the heart when you're selecting. You need horses for courses. You got to keep in mind that in England the ball will swing as well.
Yeah.
So anyone who bats technically will be highly useful.
Yeah.
On the placid pitches of India, either you carry these pitches to England, fine. And the weather. Then it is all right, whatever players you are playing.
Yeah.
But when you got to keep in mind, you are putting in questions from the perspective of the World Cup, isn't it?
Right.
So whatever I am answering is keeping England weather in mind. So our batsmen who bat technically, hit technically, will
Should
be
be part
more
of the squad.
useful, will be more effective. Then tell me how Dhoni bats, How many sixes he hit? When in New Zealand we required him to hit a six.
Yeah.
And then that left-hander Pandya and Karthik hit those 65 runs
But
in
Virat Kohli
4
wants,
overs.
Virat Kohli wants Dhoni in the team.
He's mad, He doesn't know any captaincy. So he requires Dhoni to set the field for him in fielding. We need a captain, Rohit Sharma, who sets the field. How he helped his Mumbai Indians to win when they only had 124.
There was a story which was doing the rounds, sir, after the first game, that in the last over, when Umesh Yadav and Virat Kohli were discussing the field and where to bowl, Dhoni was also there, but Rohit Sharma was ignored. So this shows that what place that Dhoni holds in the team, the hold that he has, and Virat Kohli actually admires him. That's why he's in the team.
That's why I'm saying, then make Dhoni the captain. Why Virat Kohli the captain?
BCCI,
has to call the
maybe
shots,
selectors wanted to groom Virat Kohli for the World Cup as a skipper.
What I am saying, that a captain should set the field, speaking to the bowler, and bowler can then make...
I understand your point. I understand your point, sir.
Pitch the ball, and that's why, I don't understand. How come someone is indispensable? He's 39, and when you shorten the game, your reflexes, your eyesight, which was when you were 20, 25, 28, you lose that. And that's the reason he's not able to hit those sixes. And then the pressure that he'll get out. And in New Zealand he got out. Everyone else was hitting sixes.
I get your point, sir. But what do you think? If we talk about bowling department, Umesh Yadav leaked 14 runs in the last over. Should he be part of the World Cup team? So that was Surendra Khanna, who was who was talking about India versus Australia preview. He says that Mahendra Singh Dhoni should not be part of the World Cup team and also raised questions on Virat Kohli's captaincy. But the match will be played at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. India are 0-1 down in the series and Australia have their ideas in place. The execution of the same is all that remains as they hunt a maiden T20I series win in India. The last time India lost 3 consecutive T20Is was in the latter half of 2015 and they will be keen to avoid a repeat, knowing winning momentum is key ahead of the World Cup. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more updates.